We are still in Penang, Malaysia. Here tonight, we're headed to the Wednesday night market. Erica, do you remember the name of the night market?
Oh my, let me hear. Hold on. Let me look.
Pasar
Malam. Pasar Malam.
Pasar Malam. Pasar Malam. Okay, that's what they call night markets. Apparently, all across this region, because it's also the same word in Indonesia. This is Untethered. I'm Wesley Green.
And I'm Erica Baker.
We are here tonight as a test and an update. This live stream, if you're watching it in the future, excuse me, if you're watching it in the future, you're definitely watching this in the future, because this was a very impromptu thing. I just walked across the market a little earlier, and I was like, well, this would be good to get on camera. And also, we haven't had an episode for a while, and we're going to do an update. This is mostly an update on the situation of me getting into China. So I hope you're ready for that. But you're actually going to see a pretty cool market. This is a very ordinary market. This is not a tourist attraction. I'm staying at the Pod Hotel across the way, and apparently I'm their newest long-term resident as I wait on stuff to happen. But this is the Wednesday only night market, and I saw it last Wednesday and thought, oh, how come this was only tonight? And finally, I looked it up like just an hour ago, and it was like, oh no, it's only Wednesday. They only do one night. I'm not sure why, but anyway, I guess because it's not in the middle of town. I'm staying on the outskirts. We're still on the island of Penang, but we're outside of Georgetown. We're not too far from a pretty swank mall, and we're just along a highway, and it's just a very ordinary market. I think that's a pretty cool thing to me. Maybe there's a limited number of people that think these ordinary everyday things are cool, but I really like them. So it's my show, so we're coming here. Good. All right. Well. All right. I'm going to leave the discussion to just sprinkle throughout the show, because there's no doubt we're going to talk a lot about it, about me getting into China. And boy, it's been 2 weeks ago now. It seemed like we were this close. We were so close to me getting into China. And I thought by now I would be, I thought by the end of this week I would be on a flight out. And as has been the case for the past 4 months, that fantasy didn't come true. So I'm going to put the camera around to show you guys what we got here, what's going on. All right. See how it was so dark when it was pointed at me, and now it looks like it's the middle of the day.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Well, let's try and run over a limited number of times as we cross this street.
Oh, no.
I was just saying how these cars drive so fast. I'm not used to it now. This is America speed driving. I don't like it. Here we've got a fresh fruit and vegetable market, but I can't because it's very popular. I don't know what those are. Eric, I'm going to show you a fruit or vegetable, and you're going to...
I'm going to try and guess it.
You're going to tell me if you know what it is. You guess it, and then I will neither confirm nor deny since I don't know.
Is that a coconut?
No, it's not a
Can
coconut.
you see holes? Okay, I can't see any. Oh, okay. Let me see the top. Oh, melon. A melon. Here, let me look it up.
Oh, no. It's not a melon. It's a vegetable of some sort.
Oh, it's a vegetable. Okay, let me see.
All right.
Vegetable.
Yeah. Yeah? Tangkakama. Okay. All right. That's another one. Those are two things we don't know. Okay.
Oh, no.
Add it to the list. Dried fish. An egg.
Is that a squash?
It did look like kind of like something like squash. I would believe that. You want to tell me?
Here we go.
You can buy glass.
I found a thing. Vegetables unique to Southeast Asia.
Okay.
Let's see if that picture is on here. Well, we already know about durian, and no, that's not that. Okay, let me see.
It's not a durian.
Let's see.
We will see some of that.
What is that? Nope, that's it. Nope, not that. Ooh, that looks tasty. What is that? No.
We got fish.
Hey, that's an eggplant. I think it's an eggplant.
Eggplant. Yeah, that's right. It looked like a non-purple eggplant.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's because it was immature or because it was a different,
It says Thai
category.
eggplants usually vary. It's a Thai eggplant. Thai eggplants usually vary in shape, size, and color, but this vegetable is usually circular and small with a bright green exterior.
Oh, now those circular eggplants, but they're purple, but they have those in China a lot. You find those a lot.
Ah.
A lot more eggplants in Chinese cuisine than Western, or ours anyway. Nice fresh fish. I mean, we are on an island, so it shouldn't be too shocking to find a lot of fresh fish. Ooh. Ice cream. Oh, you can get ice cream in it. Oh, it's corn. I thought it was pineapple. It's corn. You can get corn ice cream.
I bet that tastes good.
Well, they serve cream corn in China as a beverage in some places. I'm not a great big fan. I mean, it is cream corn, and I'm okay on cream corn, but just to drink it is a bit much for me.
I eat cream corn with my barbecue.
Nice meat market. Oh, got some liver.
Oh,
and can't tell what the other one is. Lung, pork lung, and pork liver.
mm.
Mm-hmm. And some fresh food. Oh. All right, we got some beverages, but we gotta. Oh, not seeing beverages. Hold on. Green tea, vanilla blue, Milo, it's a little chocolate drink. Starbucks, lemon. Oh, maybe that's the best angle for everything. Tell me if you're seeing or missing.
Oh yeah, I was about to comment on that because it feels like you're like towering over these people.
I mean, it's like a I don't know, 8-inch gimbal, but if you hold it by the end and point it down, you can see everything.
But it looks like you're just super tall, and that's your vantage point. I love it.
That's my normal height. I'm just holding it chest height. Okay. Oh, it's the fried chicken department.
That looks good.
Certainly does. Oh, noodles. Oh, yummy. Meat on a stick.
Oh, that's my favorite. Any kind of meat on a stick. I don't care. I'm like, oh, did you barbecue something on a stick? Yes. What is that there? Ooh, is that a leg quarter over there too? Is that what that is? What's going on over here?
These, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially red. There's some kind of sauce they're cooking them on.
Oh, you know that's some good stuff.
Yeah. There's also some organ sticks down there, which got my attention. I think I see liver.
Ooh, liver. That's going to be a good texture, too. That's going to taste good.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll get some of that. for some reason, I thought that coffee was going to satisfy me, and I was like, I won't even need to eat tonight. And then came up with the idea to come over here and look at food. Great. But I'm still not sure. I'm lingering on the socks too long. I'm not that interested in socks. I just wanted to mention that, like, I'm still not sure what's going to happen with. Well, not that I'm not sure what's going to happen. I mean, I think it's fairly certain that we're going to get into China at this point. But holy crud, getting the money to buy the plane ticket into an American account from the school in China has taken a week and a half, and today we found out that it didn't happen, and we're having to start over. Now, hopefully, now that we've corrected the problem, if we have in fact corrected the problem.
Right, and let's note that it is not your problem, except for it's been made your problem. It is not the problem that you created. It is someone else, but bless their heart.
Bless their heart. That's all I can say. That's the lady that's helping me at the school, and I've made little mini complaints before, and I just want to say this is not actually her job. She is a teacher. She is not. She doesn't do this for a living, so I try to keep that in mind as I'm imagining a discussion with her. Durian, by the way.
Oh, I see. Yeah, if we had smell-o-vision, it would be good.
You know, I was here earlier and it was very pungent, and now I can't smell it at all. I think once it sits out long enough, you don't smell it anymore. We got some tripe and other meats. Yeah, but she apparently did some portion of the paperwork wrong, and so now we're starting from scratch. And hopefully, these little to-go meals. That's good.
Oh,
that would be good for lunch.
yeah.
This looks like you'd want to come by and grab it on the way to, on your lunch hour. I just want to show you some of these drinks. Like over here, they're just like the store-bought drinks poured over ice. I'm going to ask you if you know this one, because Meg always really loved this one and was so delighted to find it.
What is the name of
Ravenna.
Ravenna.
Yeah, Ravenna.
Ravenna. Let's see about it. I've never had that.
It's real currants, not like American currants, but real currants. I mean, it's good. It's just a fruit, but it's good.
A British origin brand of black currant. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know that's good. So it's just juice.
Yeah, it's just juice. It's fruit juice. But you don't find currants very often. I mean, in the U.S., we stamped them out in the 19th century. And now anything in the U.S. that's sold as a currant is actually a grape.
Mm-hmm.
A variety of grapes that was used to replace it. Do you know this story? I looked it up and I was like, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I've heard it. I'm not that exact way, but I mean, there's a guy that I follow on YouTube. Another guy, not you. Well, I'm here with you.
What?
No, but he's he does what do you call it? Like historical meals and recipes and stuff. And he was talking about that because they used to have currants and everything. And he's like, no more.
No, we got rid of that. But the rest of the world actually still does have real currants as an option. They may still be more expensive. I mean, there may be other reasons why they're not as popular, but it certainly makes for a different kind of drink. To be honest, the Ravenna is a lot like every other fruit drink, which is to say it's mostly corn sugar. It's not, as far as I can tell. If I don't get sued by them, but I think that's true. It's basically just super sweet. So you can taste the fruit juice, but we moved out of the food. Maybe there's more food down here. Let's hold off on that judgment. I love how everything is thrown in here, though. It's like wallets and shorts, pick up some underwear and a cocktail dress, and Get
Right.
front glass for your phone. I don't know if you noticed that guy earlier had like a ton of phone glass on his table, and I was like, are people buying this themselves and like replacing their own phone glass?
Oh,
Because I feel like that takes some technical proficiency. Although you
right.
can get it done super cheap in China.
Do you
And
think he
the
has it
product,
sitting out to show that he's going to replace it for you?
no, I don't think he was going to replace it for you. He was just going to sell you the glass.
Oh.
But it's possible people are more, especially young people, are more technically proficient than I am. In fact, it's guaranteed. All I do is cuss at technology. But I'm proficient at that. Oh, what are these things?
Oh, hold on. I think I just saw that picture of that.
Oh, what are they? Rabute? Oh.
What did he say?
Rabute? Oh, yeah, Magazine, yeah.
Oh, rambutan.
Rambutan.
Mm-hmm.
Got some mango.
Yum.
And what are these called?
What is that? Let me see that up close. I think I just saw that too. Hold on. Let me look.
This one is popular. It's the one I should know.
It has those little witch sticks with it. It looks like they're going to offer up that. Let's see.
Well, you could put it on an altar.
I mean, yes, you could. Okay, I'm scrolling until I find something that looks like that. It's not that thing.
Oh, I feel like you're gonna like this section. Not the pizza. No.
Ooh.
This may be one I'll have to stop back by.
Ooh, that looks good.
Hi. Get to the other end. Look at this one. This one caught my eye earlier.
Oh wow.
That is cheesecake right there.
That is good. Is that like
no, it's not cheesecake.
No, what is that? And is that like what is that on top of it?
Oh, that's like fruit sauce.
Right.
Sauce
Okay, so we've got some type of fruit on top, but is that like a cream and then a cake?
There is a layer of cream to it, and then there's bread on the bottom.
Oh,
Cake
that
bread
looks
on the bottom.
good.
It looks really good. I'm not even sure how deep the cream goes or how thick it is. I mean, I feel like you probably ought to find out firsthand. That one's just plain, and then this one over here is chocolate powder on top. And then we've got what looks like peach. Okay, let's move on.
Oh, it might be mango on the top.
I'm sitting there trying to work out how it could be mango. I couldn't tell. I could have asked. I guess. I was sitting there trying to work out how I can eat that while I'm doing the stream. I was like, I can't hold the gimbal and the plate, but I'm sure this is going to work out somehow. That might be an after the show kind of thing to do. Oh, here we go. No, so I'm going to get away from the smoke. Potatoes and sprouts.
Mm-hmm.
Some more in there. It's just simple. It looks like a little bit of garlic we'll throw in. Plenty of eggs, so eggs go in somehow. Oh, here we go. Here's the. Oh, he's just mixing the eggs in with. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's some good stuff.
Yeah, that would be really good. Plain chicken egg, duck egg. You can add on Chinese sausage, prawn, squid, or kwai kak. These are the kind of things that if we could do like daily shows in a place, we would end up knowing what half this stuff is by the end of the month.
Right.
I feel like that's going to really make the show when we can do it. That's one of the reasons it'll be good to start in China, where I know what's going on most of the time already. And, if we do shows regularly, these are good looking burgers.
That koi, what was it? Koi kak? That is the most basic version of char koi kak. Is a rice cake fried with dark soy sauce, chopped chai po, and bean sprouts. Chai po is like a daikon, a radish type thing. So it's got it's rice cake fried up with some soy sauce and radish or daikon and bean sprouts. Oh, and you can have it with egg.
Yeah, he was mixing. Oh, you can have it with an egg. Like, yeah, they did have the option of like just put an egg on top.
Oh, and chili paste. And of course, I would need all of that. Like, of course you want all of that.
Yes, please put all of that on there. Oh, okay. They've got coffee and lots of drinks. Milk tea, fruit tea, smoothies, milk foam. I don't know what that is.
Ooh, that's what let me see that. Let me see. What we got going on?
Milk foam.
Do they have any different? Oh, yep. See, room tea, milk foam.
Roasted red, green, oolong.
I get the oolong.
I'm just looking for it now. I think this may be a winner for a purchase.
Oh yeah.
Refreshing.
Oh, what's this purple thing over here? Do you see that right there? Yeah.
Milk series.
It's taro.
I bet that's taro. Yeah.
Yep. Taro. Yep. I just had a taro cake, and I had oolong milk tea with milk foam, and actually put boba in it, which I shouldn't have. But I wanted boba, but they didn't sell it separate, so I was like, just throw the boba in there, and I'll pour the tea out real quick.
The boba or
something separate.
Those are the bubbles.
Oh, what?
Boba?
What? Oh, boba. It's like tapioca balls. You know the boba.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got. But these were popping boba, so it's thinner and they pop and they have a juice in them. So these were strawberry boba. So Jacob was like, I can't believe you've defiled this, but actually ended up tasting great because I got cheese foam, not milk foam. But the cheese and milk foam look the same. There's just a little bit of a tang to the cheese foam.
I think
you did a milky cream cheese foam. Anyway, those things, all of that right there looks tasty. That's going to be good.
Yeah, it does. What you want to go over it again? What do you think I should get?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, like, what do you like out of those things? Like, I know not everybody likes the taro. I would have got. I'm such a fatty.
I like taro.
Everything.
I'm good. I was thinking you were going to suggest that, but then I was like, she's just, recognizing it. But I would be good with that. Also, I'm not sure why these are refreshing drinks, but it makes me want to try one. There's one. But they're not more expensive. Usually saying something is refreshing is add a little cost. We got rainforest juice, green orchard juice, purple fantasy juice, wonderful life, sweet and sour, evening love, ocean love. You seen all these? And honey kumquat.
Honey kumquat's my stage name.
I thought you were going to say drag name.
No, I mean, I'm in drag all the time. People that knew the difference.
So I purple fantasy juice or honey kumquat, I think.
Yeah, I was going for the purple fantasy juice because it cracked me up. I mean, honestly, that's funnier than honey kumquat because I don't know what's going on with the purple fantasy.
Yeah, I'm wondering who has taro. Okay, let's find out. I'm gonna take mine.
Oh, here they have the boba down there. Did you see that?
Yeah, they had boba.
Oh,
Popping
no.
boba. Oh, you just
Yes.
add it as a topping.
Oh my goodness.
So purple fantasy juice with popping boba.
Yes.
Well, that just says Facebook. I'm giving Facebook an ad. Some ad time. Okay. That's not helpful. It's just the roof. All right. Well, we browsed too long. Purple fantasy.
Purple fantasy.
With popping boba.
The popping.
Yeah.
Okay. Medium or large?
Medium.
Medium. Wait,这叫绿茶的，应该是叫普通杯绿茶的。
Okay.
我是红茶，茶完了会做到绿茶的。
Let's see, when I've got a more established show, we'll do the show from inside the truck. Are you still there?
Oh yeah. Oh, I was just about to say, if they'll let me in that truck, I want to like make something. I'll be like, can I make something? I'll give them a tip. I'll pay them. I don't care. I'd love to do that. And you got the purple fantasy, the purple fantasy.
Just the purple fantasy. Yep.
Was it with the passion fruit boba? Is that the one that's popping? It's on and popping.
Yeah, that's the popping boba passion fruit. I guess that means the bubbles are passion fruit flavored.
Yes, that's going to be so good. I love popping boba because it's like having those packing popper things, whatever those, like the packing stuff that you would pop.
Oh,
it's like tasty ones in your
except
mouth.
in your mouth.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I do like popping those plastic things. So I'm sure I will love the popping boba. It was full light outside when we started the show. Of course, we've been on half an hour. Now it looks like midnight.
It does.
Well, we're outside the city. There's not a huge amount of light. I mean, obviously we're in a like shopping area, so there's light, but you can see not far away there's no light. But this is a very suburban area. I was trying to get earlier in a spot where we could show how swank the neighborhood is behind this shopping center. Oh, let me step over and show you the shopping center. A shopping strip. It's a very ordinary strip, but man, the food. I gotta say, the whole time I've been in Malaysia until I got here, it has been hard to find. I don't want to say hard to find good food, but it's not been as abundant as I expected it to be. And then when I finally got here, which was outside the tourist center, there has been so much good food, and I'm finding places like every day, like a new restaurant. And I don't walk more than 5 minutes. But this whole strip here in the morning, there's a bunch of oh, yep, okay, here we go.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
Thank you. How much was it?
550.
550. Okay. Let's see if this is the 50 or no, it's a 20.
So it's like $1.40.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Not bad.
Wow. Yeah, because if I got that here, it'd be like $5.
Okay, thank you. Right, exactly. Now let's see if I can find a place. Well, anyway, I was just going on about food. There's still some here. This is dim sum style, but it's not really served as dim sum. Do you do dim sum in the U.S.?
I mean, you can, but we'd have to be inside.
Right. So the whole idea is that they come around with a cart and serve you the food. We're not spending much time here. I'm just taking my mask down and knocking my earphone out. And then I'm gonna do the drink setup. Complicated setup for this drink.
Did you know dim sum means touch the heart?
Does it really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cute.
It says the small portions were designed to merely touch the heart, not sate the appetite, as they were the first the first ones to be enjoyed as snacks. Over time, however, yum cha has evolved, and the cuisine is now a vital part of Chinese culture. That's cute.
Yeah,
I like that. I would be eating me up some dumplings. I'd be like, that definitely touches my heart.
Touch the heart. Well, I don't think you can see it actually, but I'm going to try and show because it's kind of dark. No, you can't see it. Can you tell how deep this chasm is next to the parking lot?
That's what she said.
Oh my!
Oh my God! It's just like wide open there. Yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah.
With the light.
That's what they call. Right. That's what they call a gutter here. They run it next to every road and every parking lot. And it's about a yard deep, at least. And it's because it rains so heavy in the rainy season. That's the only way to, channel the water out away from the roads. Otherwise, every road would flood.
But not a grade on that, so people better watch out, or that's going to be a drain and a child trap.
Well, I never even thought about kids falling into it. I keep thinking about me falling into it. I'm like, if I don't watch where I'm stepping, I'm going to end up in one of those.
I love that you have 7-Elevens all over the place over there, and I can't even get one over here in Georgia. We used to have one in Smyrna. That was it.
7-Eleven is extremely popular. The only place where the 7-Eleven was not popular was Vietnam. It was all Circle K there.
Which is weird, and that's what we have. And I'm like, it is nowhere near as good at 7-Eleven, though, because the food, like 7-Eleven has just everything, okay?
Well, they do, yeah.
They only have the Circle K. I wonder why.
Well, I'm not sure that there are no 7-Elevens in Vietnam, but Circle K just seems to have it on lockdown. I don't know why. Terry used to call it the OK. Apparently that's what they call it.
I love it.
I know. I'm like, I really can't argue with that. I feel like it's not right, but I'm pointing the camera at the places that serve really good food in the mornings, but some of it just shut down at night. Like they just don't even do dinner. That one is shut. Yeah, the light's on, but the thing is shut. So they just don't even serve past lunch, and they don't have to because they're so good and so popular in the mornings. The food is fantastic over here every morning. And then, of course, this is the Wednesday night market where I'm sure most of that food, which I didn't get tonight, is look really good, and I'm sure it is good because everything around here has had really good food. I'm pointing now in the direction, although you can't see it, of well, actually, you can kind of see the sign, but it's way off from here. But there's a strip of stores across the street, kind of like this one, not behind a park, and both ends are a full-on food court with several restaurants in between, and they're all really good. And the one that's most crowded every day, I haven't even tried because it's so crowded, and the other places are so good. But anyway, the point of the story was there's a lot of good food. This one's open. There's a lot of good food around here. It's really bizarre. Like when I was in Georgetown, which is supposed to be, the big city, have the best food, it wasn't so easy to come. The Indian restaurant I lived above for a week, that place had really good food, but it wasn't like on every corner like you would think.
I think they had more like hoity-toity stuff and indoor stuff where like all the tourists and the wealthier people would be inside eating a bunch of stuff rather than a lot of the market stuff.
That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, I just didn't. The high end restaurants where the food is probably good, they just didn't even register for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "Where's the food?" I was looking for cheap food. I mean, to me, it's like if you're going to pay a lot for something, it's not amazing if it's good, right? Of course, it's going to be good. You just paid an arm and a leg for it.
Right.
So it's not even worth. I don't even know if it's worth noting. But when you find really good food for cheap, that's something worth being amazed about.
Yep.
Markets, food courts is a thing here. The one that's right below that we did the other episode at, which I will put a link in the future at some point to that. But that was an amazing find, and they've had really good food every night I've gone there, and I go there basically every night.
Nice. Oh, look at this.
Just some fresh vegetables.
Take them back to the pod and cook it up somehow. I don't know. Tell them that you have to have your little Instant Pot in there. Oh, look at that pod. Did you say pod okra?
Yeah. I just need to cook me up some pod okra. Y'all.
Y'all.
Oh, we're reaching the end here. Can show you what we got here. Hi. Oh, we boil. Okay.
Oh.
Get noodle. Oh, okay. Get your noodles and your greens, then pick your meat. All right. Well, feel we're reaching the end now. We've been here before. Less crowded now. I wonder if we're taking a gander at this little shop.
Oh, I would buy so much stuff here for absolutely. I would not even have use for it like most of the time, but I would just use it just a little bit and be like, yeah, I got this in Malaysia. I mean, look at it. I mean, this has to be
look at
scented things like oils and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just looking. Thank you.
Is that little alcohols?
It's medicinal.
That's what I say about Fireball.
I mean, Chinese people say the same thing about baijiu. So take it with a grain of salt.
Oh, look at all these little things.
I wouldn't want to buy something and be like drinking it to restore my hair for a month, only to find out I was supposed to be rubbing it into my scalp. I suspect it's something about like what would happen. All right, well, that's it.
Oh, that red chicken.
Run out of hands.
It's Malay style red cooked chicken. It's basically a tomato gravy, and it's got chili paste. It says chili spiked tomato gravy. So it's probably
chili spiked tomato gravy.
Yep.
Well, that's pretty cool. Let's get in the light. Sorry, I ran out of hands. All right, well, that was our tour of the market. I didn't expect it to last super long. To be honest, a 40-minute stream is actually long enough. But we wanted to do a little update. I guess we did on the China situation. We're still trying to get the flight booked. We've got all the paperwork done to get the visa. We just need the flight. And we don't have it yet. So hopefully that'll come through this week. And what else? Did we miss anything about this whole situation?
Because it's taken so long, it's so stressful because the flights keep going up in price. And if she would have gotten the stuff to you, I mean, you know, there's always ifs and whatnot, but you know, but if she would have gotten to you a little bit earlier, we could have gotten something for the 25th for like $600, right? But right now, the 25th is listed at $2,500.
Which means we're having to. We have people think I'm filming them. They're making peace signs at the camera. I'm like, oh, you're not okay. Sorry.
You should wave at them and be like, yeah, sure. That's nice.
All right.
Hi, y'all.
Yeah. So now we're really looking at June 2nd. I think was the flight. As of today, it looks like that'll be a good flight.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be at least 2 or 3 more days before the money can get into my account. Also, like, it's so strange. All of the Chinese sites that I know to book flights on are just not having. They don't have any flights at all. They're not operating. And actually, even the one out of the app out of Singapore, they're not showing anything either. There's as of right now, there's just a few American sites that are showing, and they're showing some crazy like 30 to 50 hour flights to get into China from here.
Mm-hmm.
We're not close to China, but we ain't that far. It only takes 10 hours to cross the Pacific.
Right, because this one has 3 stops. It goes to Singapore, Taiwan, and then it stops in Shanghai before you go. You know,
That's right. That's right. Again, like I just want to file this under the category of things are not normal right now. They're still not. These flights are not. It is not normal to not be able to find a direct flight. There are so few flights, and so they're so infrequent that this, 30 to 50 hours is because, I fly from here to Kuala Lumpur and then I spend 12 to 20 hours waiting on a flight, right? And then take the next one to wherever the next stop is, Taipei or whatever.
Right,
and then
you have
another.
to wait in the terminal when you're doing this too, because you don't have a visa to go to these places. And even if you did, that would be such a pain in the ass to get and costly. But
That's what, I'm not sure what all the rules in all the places are, and I'm not going to bother to check it until we can actually book the flight and I see where the stops are, because some of them have been fairly direct, not too bad. Like I did see one that was a direct not direct from here, but it was from Kuala Lumpur to Guangzhou. So that's been a week ago, but something like that could come up.
Oh yeah,
and,
I forgot to look in Kuala Lumpur to Guangzhou because I was just looking in Penang. Okay, yeah, I'll do that too.
Sorry, I just swallowed a bubble without smushing it.
Oh no!
I mean, popping it.
Now you're gonna have a passion fruit baby.
Okay.
That's what the fantasy was.
That's not the fantasy. That's the punishment for the fantasy.
It's a freaking nightmare.
Well, all right. I guess that's where I stepped away from my second. Oh, I can. Sorry. Really have to plan on having only one hand while I do this. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, well, I guess that's it, right? I mean, we just wanted to update people on the China situation and show them a cool market. And I've been putting off planning any of these streams ahead of time because I can't plan anything until we can get this stupid thing booked, and it just seems so stupid that this is where we're stopped. It didn't take this long to get the paperwork back from the government in China. Like once I got her all the stuff, it was just over a week. And she had it back, and she's like, "All right, let's go. Let's book this stuff." And I'm like, "Great, can you book?" And she's like, "Well, I've got this one flight for 90,000 yen." That's what started us on this. But I mean, I hate to say it, but this wait is worth it if we can get a $600 to even $1,000 flight. It's so much less than what they were we're looking at, cheapest.
Yeah.
So whatever their travel agents are doing there, they're not doing well because they're coming back with $6,000 flights, and I'm like, I cannot even splitting it 50-50. I can't afford that. I can't afford $3,000 to get back. Much better to stay here for 2 weeks and spend that money than to owe them $3,000.
Right.
That would be crazy. Yeah. So anyway, that's where we're at. We're waiting on that, and hopefully we'll have an answer by the end of the week. And I would love to schedule another stream later this week, and then maybe go back to doing some regular ones while we, wait on the flight. But first, we got to find out what's going on. I got to get some way to plan, and that's where we're at right now. So, to everyone who did tune in for this to get an update, if you made it this far, like and subscribe. Share with your friends. What else? It's been a while since I've done this. Like, subscribe, share with your friends.
Donations and support.
The Patreon, the Patreon. All this stuff is at the top. You can follow. You can check out my Patreon and the social media links that are all at the top of the YouTube channel page. The banner at the top. That's about it. And thanks for tuning in. If you're watching it in the future, enjoy the next video. Erica, do you have anything?
No. You have summed it up.
Oh, Erica, and I just want you to know, we're not going to do an after show today, but you can always hang on if you want after the credits, and we can chat. We're not doing an after show today. Sometimes we do today, but you can always hang on, and we'll chitty chat after the show. Yeah. But thanks to everyone else for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Jag är Peter och de här kommer nog det personer som tar över. Jag är med sig själva i blurren. Men jag kan ändå vara det nog bättre. 4. Den är nu. Jag kan hålla det så. Personer som tar över. Jag är med sig själva i blurren. Men jag kan ändå vara det nog bättre. 4. Den är nu. Jag kan hålla det så.